did, for the Idol Worship album, which is called Habits of the Heart, that came out like a couple years ago in November. We actually, that was like a hodgepodge of things. I've never done an album like that. And, you know, it has its pros and its cons, you know. Pro is that we got a great album out of it, and I learned to work a different way, which in 2013, you need to learn how to work like 50 million ways, you know, because you need to get the music out regardless. But for our process, we had an interesting process. We picked beats. You know, Kweli gets 1,000,001 beats. Like a lot of people, when they hear that album, they think it's like a Reese heavy album because I'm singing like all the parts and stuff like that. And Kweli is rapping, doing ad libs, and singing a little bit, but it's very much like a singer's album, you know. But he had a lot to do with picking the beats, like all the behind the scenes stuff. So people may not sound as if, you know, it's a 50-50 thing on wax. But it's a 50-50 thing as far as across the board, because you need to pick your beats. So he picked a lot of the beats and began writing the songs. He found some songwriters to help me write stuff. Some of the songwriters wrote complete songs, and then there were parts that we didn't like or we wanted to change or add, so then I would write that. Some of the songs I wrote completely. I got the beat from a producer, wrote the song, and then in the bridge section we had him do a rap. So it was all different ways. You know, we're kind of like by any means necessary, you know. And to be honest, like we mixed the album, and after we got some songs back, I didn't even recognize them sometimes. I was like, what? But it's when every part is actually turned up and mixed properly, the songs can sound completely different than the demo that you wrote the song on. So it was one of those projects that I didn't know how it was gonna get done. We didn't have a process of how we were gonna do it. We just went in and did it. You know, every day was different. So that's what kept it kind of fun, you know, and challenging at the same time.